Hello, Dave, Hammond Motorsports, Dirt Car USA. Haven't been live for a while. Sorry about that. Just been very busy trying to get my stuff back together. A couple of bad crashes and getting hurt. But anyway, wanted to make a video about repairing these Keizer three-piece wheels. And as you can see here, we've got a wheel that's got a pretty good dent in it right here. It's no longer going to work, so what we're going to do is we'll take this apart, show you how easy it is to change out your wheel halves, and a couple things to look for while you're doing it. So anyway, one of the first things you want to do, and I did the rough cleaning of the RTV out of here. I just used a grinder with that wheel. So what we'll do, we'll put a socket on there. So we'll just go ahead and start knocking these screws out and bolts out. Oh, that one's tighter than heck. So with this Keizer, what's really nice about this as well is, let's say this is a non-lock wheel and you want to change it to a bead lock. Pretty simple, just change wheel halves out. So that's some of the really nice features with this Keizer wheel offers, is the ability to go ahead and change out your wheel halves. So, and I didn't want to make this video and then upload it, and just rather do it live, because I don't know how the hell to do all that stuff properly. And so if you see me fiddling around, it's because it's live and it's the real deal. So we got one in here that's a little extra tight. We'll get that off. But just pick all that stuff up. We dropped a nut. It's down here on the floor somewhere. That's my damn fault. Should have been better prepared, but put a ratchet on it and see. These Keizer wheels, they're really nice pieces. After switching to them, I wished I would have done it sooner. There we go. They're really not expensive. They're really the same price point as all the other wheels on the market. So some of the benefits that really are nice about them is, we've all had lug nuts come loose and tear the centers up. Well, that means you got to throw your wheel away. This deal, we can change just the center out if needed as well. So what you want to do is, this is your centerpiece. So we just want to clean this up really good. And one of the first things you want to do is, when you get this off and cleaned up, is find a flat surface. Now I got my surface plate here. Put it on there, and just make sure that your area here is clean. That's clean. And that is nice and flat. So the center is good to go. Next things, RTV can be kind of a pain in the ass. This side is bad. And I'm sorry I did not prepare for this part. I will just go get a screwdriver and a hammer and knock it apart. I'm sorry about that. I thought I was better prepared. But when you're live, it's real. So, where's everybody from that's on here? Chime in, let me know where you're at. And like I say, I'm sorry, I thought I had everything out here prepared to do this, but sometimes you're just not. And you see that RTV just held that wheel halves together. Now, to finish cleaning this off, take a little wire brush. Now that we got that cleaned off, you just wipe off all that excess RTV. Okay. And this is your back half of your shell. Put it back on your flat surface. Just take your tape measure and measure around in a couple points, and you can just put your finger on there and do a depth on it too if you want to do it quickly. This tape's kind of a little harder to read because it's got metrics on one side, but anyway, just check it like that. Make sure it's good and straight. This one is. Got our wheel half. Now, just take also, it doesn't hurt to use a little brake clean on here. So now we're just going to reassemble. So we'll just take a wheel half, put on there, and this is how easy it is. Just take a bolt, put a couple of them in there. Now I did drop that one nut, so I'll assemble all this up. I don't see that nut right at the moment, but we're just, and I'll show you how easy it is to RTV these back into place. That's why I got the tire prep machine. Most people have got one of them today anymore. And so what's everybody doing today? Is you at work screwing off? You at home? Racetrack? What's going on? Let me know. Now, the other thing too, if you're wanting, you can purchase the bolts separately as well. I would recommend changing the nylocks out every time. In fact, I'll probably just go over and get new nylocks here. We got them over in the bolt bin not far away, so let's see. Looks like about 14 5/16. What do we got on here? Lake Carroll, Texas, awesome, Indiana. Fryer, you're not working. You're sitting back collecting a paycheck. I know you better than that. And so, let's see here, 5/16. be honest with you, I ain't gonna count them out. We'll just grab a handful and put the rest back. See, I got that right. Hey, Fryer, you guys going to that Mars race? Moline? I didn't see your name on the list. You should go to that. And so, just take... No, what the hell? Can't believe that. It just might be a Baja 40, you never know. Let's see, where'd you say? Oh, okay, forgot about Sycamore. Then these washers, put them back on the same way they were, because they'll have a little crown bent into them. Now, is that Sycamore race, is that a Dirt Kings Fryer? We got Davenport Maquoketa have got bonus money for Sunoco for the IMCA late models. Okay. I didn't realize Mars was going up there to Sycamore as well. I knew they got a Dirt Kings race, but not sure when that is. I just got the cross member put back in my car last night, and we got to put rear end tubes in the rear end next. So this weekend's out, but I'm trying to get it done and run for the following weekend. You know, there's guys probably got a pretty nice aluminum engine he would let me use, I'm sure. Since it's for sale, you can just let me use it. Oh, September, okay. So anyway, let's go back here. You only need, what the hell is this? 3/16 Allen. And I do these just like a beadlock ring. I would do every other one. And you know, the other thing about Keizer wheels that's pretty cool, if you want to get creative with them, hell, you can make a dual bead lock. And then you want to get creative too, you can always make it a little bit narrower or a little bit wider, is whatever you want to do. And just remember that in our late model deal, 14-inch is the rule, but I have seen some 15s out there and some 16s. And so the only thing we can't do is change the offset with a it takes two different sizes of shells to keep your 5-inch backspace. So if you you can get creative and change your shell spacings around, but just about done. These damn tools. I don't have a tool truck to service my Allens, and get this one here. I think we got them all. Okay, now the next part. So, and this is not hard at all. It's just damn tools are getting wore out and no one to service them. These didn't all, some did and some didn't. That's why I had to use the Allen, and my Allens are wore out. And so now this is how I like to RTV them up, because I like to have the stuff look pretty damn nice and have it sealed up good. Now guys, what we're going to do, this is the RTV that I'm using. It's just from JB Weld. Cut this corner of the package out and you'll see why in just a moment. But just use the clear. I'm sure you could use any of the other ones, but Keizer wants the clear, so that's what I'm going to use. And then I'm just going to put a little extra in here. And someone's calling me on the phone, but I ain't gonna be able to answer that. Then just come in here, take your little corner, and just go like this. Guys, that's all there's to do on repairing a Keizer wheel. So really cool to do it. You just watched me do it live here, and like I say, that's all you're going to do. That RTV, let it sit up for about 24 hours before you put a tire on it and air it up. So what do we got here? Appreciate it, Troy. Oh, well worth it. The other thing is, this is a non-tabbed wheel, and that's what the customer wanted. I would say for the amount of money that the tabbed wheels cost, run them, because they add a tremendous amount of strength. I'm going to go over here to a tabbed wheel now. That is all spun in one piece, so that adds a hell of a lot of strength. And I know there's some series out there that got their heads up their ass, you can't run a left side wheel cover. I would still run this tab wheel, and I'd come in here with a death wheel and just cut that tab off to get the extra strength. I don't know why anybody would say that you can't run wheel covers on the left side. All it does is protect the valve stem from getting a flat tire. So anyway, I'm going to jump off here. Thanks to everybody who followed along on that. I'll be back doing more live videos. It's just, we're busier than hell here at the shop. I've been getting wrecked quite a bit with this thing. You can see all different mounts put in it. The front's all apart here. We got the different cross member put in it now. So we got a get the bumper mounts back on it. So got a lot of work to do to this and get it ready, but I'm going to try like hell for next week. Hell, we even broke the rack in the last wreck, so we had Sweet get us repaired up on that. And like here, this wheel, you can see that's all crushed. I'll need to measure and make sure that that's good and the center's good, but it's a hell of a lot easier just to replace that than to throw the whole wheel away. So, but anyway, I gotta get back at it. Thank you for following along, and you want to reach out to me, there's my phone number, website, it's all right there. And y'all have a great day, and thank you.